running around a spike. I'm running around a spike. I'm beating a guy with my sticks. Dude, do you see the beating animation for this? Let me find somebody to beat, and then we'll, like... I'll show you.
I do want to just bring something up that...
Here, watch this. Boom, boom, boom. Look at him. He's like a savage animal in the wilderness. What did you want to bring up?
So, I was at my college today.
Yeah?
Because I go to college at that college.
Ooh, he's a college man. Okay, yes, you go to college.
Let me go ahead and just say, that is not as glamorous as anyone told me.
Nope, college sucks.
No, I'm at a community college.
Yeah.
And it's actually incredibly nice.
It's a really good community college.
They execute things well. I mean, granted, it is
it's still a community
unrepentant hellhole of the bureaucracy. But I think that's just you get those at colleges. Like,
yeah.
I think that's pretty much part of the course. So I'm in there because blah 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 health insurance. If I can prove that I'm a college student, they're like, you don't pay us money. You're on your parents' plan.
Yeah.
And I was like,
hell yeah.
Wait. What?
Yes.
Like,
community college is so much cheaper.
In all seriousness, I sat down and did the math,
yeah.
and I can go as long as I'm going for like under 15 credit hours a semester.
You're saving
It is
money.
100% cheaper for me to
just go and drop or go and fail. Like,
yeah, I can literally go and fail courses every year, and it would be cheaper than trying to up till the age of 26.
yeah.
Which, I mean, obviously I'm not.
But then
trying to
your
fail
insurance gets lower at 26 too, right?
Yes, it would simultaneously get lower, and I would not be able to be on my parents' plan. Which, I mean, that's not that far off. So, like, it is not something that I... But anyways, I was like, yes, I will fill out the paperwork. That is $200 a month, right?
Yeah.
And so I have been bouncing around. Like, I've been going to, like, health insurance offices, and my parents have, like, been calling people up. Because you know how hard it is? Like, when you're 22 years old and you have a health insurance plan, and you're trying to like, it's, like, tied to a parent's plan, right?
Yeah, because when I was 22...
Oh, so, well, okay, so it's weird.
I'm 19.
Because, like, okay. So you probably are familiar with this. Like, there's this weird thing that happens where my parents can't do any of the stuff with the school.
Yeah.
Without me, like, signing off on it. I can't do any stuff with their health insurance plan without them signing off on it. But I also kind of have my own plan that's, like, connected to the, like, it's just, you need a lot of communication between a lot of, like, unexpected people.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So I was like calling up my parents here or there. I was like, okay, do you know who I need to talk to on this? Going back and forth. But at each time they'd be like, oh, are you actually in the office or whatever? And at each time, like, even like just talking to like random agents and stuff, they would be like, oh, you're in this, like, okay, well, good luck. But they were like, had like pity in their voice because they understood.
Yeah,
school bureaucracies are so bad, and they are.
Let
me tell you. As a matter of fact, I almost went insane until I just found the lady who was like, who wasn't like, I finally found the human being who wasn't like, oh, you need this form and go here. She was like, sit down, we're gonna figure this out.
You went through the circle of forms and found that there was an end. You are a lucky man.
This isn't a joke. Like, I was like, I need some sort of form. Like, I kept asking people.
Yeah.
And this woman finally was like, people say you need a form? No! Like, you give me your health insurance, and we send it directly to them. And I was like, what? Yeah, and she was like, they told you need a form. You literally are not allowed to hold the form. Like, you cannot have the form. And I was like, sweet play.
Thank God.
I just a side of worship. Like,
yeah.
Thank you. And here's the thing. I got out of a class at 12:15, and I had a test at 1.
Yeah.
So I could not have been in there more than 45 minutes. But, like, I was approaching tears. Like,
dude, that's awesome. Dude, I've been, like...
I've been in offices for days, like, for, like, 15 hours over the course of 2 days.
Yeah, it's
and not succeeded.
Awful. Yeah, it's the worst feeling. Like, you go see all these people, and they're like, yeah, just fill out this form and talk to this person. And they're like, oh, yeah, why'd they send you here? You haven't filled out this form yet. And they're like, yeah, I filled out this form. And they're like, that's the wrong form. And then they're all like, no, go talk to them again.
Go talk to
and
the
then we're like,
registrar.
oh, okay, we'll go talk to them. And they're like, well, we don't have any other forms. And I'm like, well, this is a very specific instance.
I finally figured it out.
Yeah.
I actually know. I think I understand how. I don't know if people are doing this consciously, if they're doing it unconsciously. If they don't know how to help you, they send you to the longest line, wherever the longest line is, because that way that you don't come back. Distracts you for the longest period of time. That they don't have to deal with you. That is my true and honest, heartfelt belief.
That's awesome. Okay, I'm supposed
At one point, so in St. Louis, nearly all of the community colleges are like the county instead of the individual towns having community colleges. The county has one college, like a full university thing going on with several campuses. And 2 days before someone told me the reason this isn't working is that you're at the wrong campus.
Oh, that's
and I was
terrible.
like, what? And they're like, yeah, you have to be at the campus where you have the most credit hours. And I was like,
oh my god, that's
I have
terrible. 6
at each campus and 1 online. And it's like, yeah, but your 1 online class is technically at the other campus. And I was like, how?
Oh, that's terrible, dude. Alright, so I apologize. This section of the game might not render as well because we're with other players.
Particle fall.
It might be the rain. Also, this has the most players in it. And so
like 3 or 4?
There's a little bit of... Yeah, exactly.
Actually, it's got a weirdly thriving community.
Does it? Yeah.
Yeah. You know the other thing that's really cool? Medicine chest. That means more to us than you can know. There are some who wouldn't have lasted the night without it. Take this in return for the knowledge that one can do more than suffer in Rayclast. You and Targlay are... You give us something better than serums themselves. You give us hope. But in all seriousness, medicine's generally, like, it's nice to have hope, but it's better to have medicine first.
I was gonna bring this up because it's kind of awkward, but she reads it in the background. So you were having a duo with
I can't hear it.
Our volume's up. Yeah, I did like it in your voice a little bit better. I'm gonna choose a potion and...
Would you quit trying to, like, poke me?
Would you, like, let me have my hand back, please? Sorry, Jed was holding my hand romantically. He was getting a little... we were getting a little bit...
It was definitely physically. I think you're overselling. Like,
we were getting very homosexual.
You know what this was. This wasn't romantic. This was just to fill our desire.
You are basically grabbing my weenus right now, and...
Your elbow?
Yeah, dude. Dude, that can't fit.
Yes, it can. You can't directly put it there.
Why can't I put it there?
Put it into your inventory.
Oh.
And then put it there. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
No. Okay.
Right there. And then we got this hood thing, rusted coif, and that looks really cool. But I don't have anything.
But you're gonna use the rusted spike with the glass shiv, right?
Yeah, dude. That's like number 2 right now.
You have to
boom.
You have to item it. You have to scroll it.
I don't have any scrolls. Sorry, I'm getting really angry.
Yeah. So the cool thing about this game,
you do not need to read this.
Shaky hand
he is reading it.
That's all. I'll put it in good use. More than that, the number quack. It was just a high five, but it hurt so bad. I tried to shield his slap with my hand. And it just became a high five. Why did that hurt? What if you'd hit me?
Oh, that's funny.
God, the latency zigzag looks so out of place on this screen. It's so high tech. God.
That seems like a good place to...
Yeah, all I was trying to say... Oh my God!
You were trying to read unnecessary things, and I was hate
trying to
your
say
voice.
Is that first off, Tarklay is baller as hell, and
yeah, he is.
Animals don't seem to rise up.
Is he only one who wants you? Baller. That
He
like
stole it from this guy.
This world is actually really like subtle and like dark. Like it's got some like it's got a real cool theme to it. And I'm almost sad that we're the ones playing it. because like we are not doing justice to its overall theme. You know what I mean?
I noticed it was super subtle and dark when I was just shabby jerking a bunch of cannibals
Well, I mean, like its overall theme
and
stuff,
Zambos
yes,
in the forest.
It's got gamey elements that are kind of unnecessarily gamey, but what I mean is like the music, the tone of a lot of keep the rest of
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it with me. Sorry, I don't know what I'm getting.
My hand has not stopped hurting.
I'm so sorry.
Are you?
Not really. At least I'm honest.
What was it the other day? Oh, okay.
I want to keep that.
So I don't know if you remember this. I think I brought it up at like 4 in the morning the other day. So you probably you may have some sort of recollection, regardless of how good it is. Jenna.
Yeah.
You know Jenna?
I do
She's
know
your
Jenna,
girlfriend,
my
yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
She had gotten angry with me over something that was absolutely legitimate. It was weird that she got angry with me because, like, it was to be expected of me, and it was not the first time I'd done it, but this time, okay.
Yeah.
You know, people have the right
Sometimes
to
you
get
get-
angry when you do things that would cause people to be angry.
I mean, sometimes you just get angry with Jed. Other days
Yeah.
you don't get angry with Jed. It's how being friends with Jed works.
Yeah, I
Get angry
mean,
with
it is expected that you have some level of resistance to me by a certain point. Like, otherwise, how?
I love you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
In a
I think we should stop here.
in a way that
Jenna might be uncomfortable with.
you might be uncomfortable with. I might enjoy.
At what point in a game of homosexual chicken do you realize
homosexual? What do you think this is?
shoot, what comedian was it? He's like, at what point in a game of gay chicken do you realize, oh, I'm actually gay?
Hey. I like
So
dicks.
she's angry with me, right?
Oh, okay.
And I brought up with you, I was like, hey, is she angry with me? And at that point in time, you're like, not that I noticed, but, you know, I haven't been around her a lot since then. You know, it was a couple hours later.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, do you have any advice? And you looked at me and kind of thought for just a second, and you're like, nope, not really.
Not at all.
And my initial and knee-jerk response was like, thanks, dickweed, that was helpful.
Dude, I don't know how to talk to girls.
But then I was like,
I don't know what's up with their...
I kind of stopped and I was like,
hormones.
I really guess I actually know, like, legitimately thank you. Like, thank you, dickweed. Like, that...
Dickweed.
Like, more people need to be comfortable with being like, no, I have
have
no
insight.
useful help for this. When Jenna's angry with me, I tend to be dismissive of her feelings. It's the only strategy I've got so far, and it's a bad strategy.
It's worked for me so far.
So crabs.
Dude, I'm just gonna run past all these guys. I'm gonna be super sneaky.
Oh yeah, that way your rogue level goes up.
Yeah, dude. Rogue leveling. Leveling that rogue. Waypoint.
But yeah, that's...
The coast.
I've come to the conclusion that just more people in general need to be willing to be like, instead of just giving like some sort of like, well, you just have to be, nope.
Nope. Just don't suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can give you
I
right
also
now.
like is a couple days later, I mentioned something like, you had been hanging out with Jenna, and I was like, hey, did she by chance like, is she angry with me? Have you? And you're like,
Yep.
yes.
Totally angry with you.
That didn't say anything more than that.
And
So
then she
I went
got,
to
like,
talk to her. I went
super
to talk to her about it, and I'm sorry. I apologize.
No,
once
I
again.
think it's awesome. I was like,
I kind like, yes. To be clear, it was one of those things where like I kind of said something that she may have been able to realize you had told me.
Yeah.
So I just leaned into it and was like, Garrison told me.
Garrison told me. Yep.
And
How did you find out? Yep, Garrison told me.
And not because she looked at me with true and utter hatred in her eyes for several days.
Yeah. She does have that hatred stare just
God,
like
she sure
all
does.
the time. Yeah.
Well, towards me.
No, yeah. She's
And-
starting to
and, well,
get it towards me
towards you,
sometimes.
I think when you constantly tell her to get in the kitchen, woman, that is involved. I don't know
You think
exactly
she-
how. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
You think she takes offense by that? Maybe just
I mean,
just a tad.
you do say no offense right afterwards.
I
So,
do.
Um,
Yeah, I just don't I don't think she understands us men.
she couldn't.
She could.
I mean, like it's just beyond her.
Oh god,
capabilities.
I'm in trouble. That was Jed that said all of those things. He has me sat down in a chair with many things pointed at me, threatening me, and there's a script. And if I don't say those things, then I get in trouble.
Retrospectively, why would I include that part in the script? Like,
Oh yeah.
it kind of broke the illusion. All right.
Oh.
Well,
Well, that would be a masterful way
To
of
throw
like making a
people off.
script, and then like, yeah, that's totally not.
and that line
scripted.
right there, think about how brilliant that one was.
Oh my god, dude, we're in some like crazy stuff right now. All right,
Here's the real question. God, you know, you could maybe forgive this level of shit if it was ad-libbed, but
yeah,
God, if this was scripted,
this is scripted.
we suck.
We did script all of this.
Long story short, Jinnah got angry with Garrison, and his response was, he was an adult person who had an issue with you. You were an adult person who had an issue with him. You both brought it up to me, and all I said was, yes. So that you'd work it out like grown-ass people.
I am the quickest mediator ever. I'm like, well, not gonna deal with this. This is your problem. No help. All right. Well, it has been a lovely evening.
the quickest mediator ever.
I am.
Kill him. What?
What?
Kill him.
Kill what?
Kill him. Like,
Yeah, oh, yeah. I'm like, kill what?
A mediator that takes the shortest route. Like, can you forgive each other? No. Then you're gonna have to kill each other. Like, my job here is done.
That's funny. That's good. That's real good.
What was Killinger? Henry Killinger instead of
Yeah.
Kissinger? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm done. I'm bored.
I'll be the same.
Let's look at this chat.